I've had some faults in my marriage, but at the same time, I've also swept so much under the rug.
Asking me if I wanted to sue her for defamation, that they were ready to just do it. I didn't have to put money up because they were like, you have a case. You could sue rocks off of her.
Is Erica Mena the most controversial figure in reality TV right now? From explosive confrontations to accusations of racism, Erica has managed to stay in the spotlight for all the wrong reasons. And today, we're diving deep into the series of scandals that have rocked her world, left her friendships in shambles, and put her career on shaky ground.
I'll be making up for that, but I will constantly be doing my best to remind them how sorry I am and the things I do from here on out.
Let's start with Erica Mena's latest clash with her ex, Safaree Samuels. Now, we all know breakups can get messy, but this one takes the cake. Safaree has been publicly distancing himself from Erica and, more shockingly, from their own kids. The word on the street is that Safaree has been avoiding his children because of Erica's alleged racist attitudes. Now, that's a bold claim. Imagine a father choosing to stay away from his kids not because he doesn't care, but because he doesn't care, but because he doesn't want them exposed to their mother's toxic behavior. Safaree didn't mince words when he went on social media, calling Erica out and labeling her a raging racist. He claimed that her behavior made it impossible for him to co-parent effectively. It seems he's had enough of her alleged double standards. She publicly blasts him for being a deadbeat dad, yet allegedly spews out racist remarks about Black people, even though their children are half Black.
And genuinely, just overall, I'm sorry.
And speaking of racist remarks, let's rewind a bit to the scandal that got this ball rolling, the infamous Love and Hip Hop Atlanta incident. During a heated argument on set, Erica called her co-star Spice a blue monkey and even mimicked monkey sounds to drive her point home. That's right, folks, she didn't just drop a racial slur. She didn't just drop a racial slur. She doubled down on it with demeaning sounds like she was in some twisted comedy sketch. For a reality show, that's no stranger to drama. This was a new low.
Yikes. Erica, we saw you get really emotional on that phone call. Can you talk to us about that moment, what you were feeling?
I was really breaking.
Spice, who is known as the queen of dancehall, didn't take it lying down. She fired back, calling Erica fake and accusing her of being two-faced. And who could blame her? With tensions already high, Erica's words added fuel to the fire.
In pieces, day by day. I've done a lot of therapy since, and I found so many lessons that I needed to learn.
Production team had to intervene and separate the two before things got even more out of hand. But the damage was done, and the viewers were left stunned. This isn't the first time Erica's been caught in a storm of controversy. Rumor has it, this wasn't her first rodeo with racist language. In fact, insiders from Love and Hip Hop claim that Erica has a history of throwing around the monkey slur. Back in the day, she allegedly used it against another co-star, Johnny Blaze, calling her the same derogatory name. And let's not forget the whispers from 2015 when she reportedly referred to a group of promoters as black monkeys. So it looks like there's a pattern here, folks. A pattern that's now catching up with her in the most public way possible. Erica did issue a public apology after the Spice incident, saying, "I deeply regret my insensitive comment and want to humbly apologize to anybody I hurt or offended by my thoughtlessness." She tried to spin it as a misunderstanding, claiming, "As a woman of color and the mother of 2 Black children, I want to make it clear that my use of that word was not in any way racially driven." But let's be real, how many times can someone pull the "I didn't mean it that way" card before it starts to wear thin? It seems like Erica's apology wasn't enough to mend the bridges she'd burned. In fact, it might have done more harm than good, as many accused her of trying to excuse inexcusable behavior.
To me, it turned from a one-on-one to a one-on the culture.
The fallout didn't stop there. MTV swiftly announced that Erica would no longer appear in the next season of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta. That's right. They gave her the boot, and fast. The network even released a statement saying the Love and Hip Hop franchise has never shied away from hard conversations in our community, acknowledging that her comments were too much even for a show built on controversy. The decision came after intense backlash from viewers and advocacy groups alike. The NAACP and other civil rights organizations were quick to condemn Erica's actions, calling them a disgrace to the platform and demanding accountability.
Watching that, it was really upsetting to me.
Now, you'd think being fired from a hit reality show would be a wake-up call, right? Wrong. Erica isn't just in hot water for her behavior on Love and Hip Hop. Oh no, she's found herself embroiled in another scandal, this time involving her new dating show on the Zeus network. Reports have surfaced that one of the actors, Aaron Plummer, is filing a lawsuit against Erica, accusing her of racial discrimination and mistreatment on set. According to Aaron, Erica not only made disparaging remarks about black men, but also created a hostile work environment that left him feeling humiliated and exploited. He's not the first to make such claims either. Insiders from the production have hinted that several cast members felt uncomfortable with Erica's behavior, and that many walked away from the show, unwilling to put up with her antics.
Because even Kurt and Rashida went on live. No one mentioned Monkey because no one knew about Monkey until producers.
Aaron wasn't shy about going public with his allegations, either. He took to social media, sharing his side of the story and vowing to take legal action against Erica. He accused her of exploiting him for ratings and twisting the narrative to paint him as a villain. And let's not forget his shocking revelation that the producers were in on it too, laughing off his complaints and telling him to suck it up. Now, that's some behind the scenes drama that Zeus probably didn't want getting out. And what about Spice, Erica's former friend turned foe? Their relationship has been nothing short of a roller coaster. At one point, they were close, bonded over their shared experiences in the entertainment industry and their complex relationships with Safaree. But all that changed when Erica started seeing Spice as a threat. See, Spice and Safaree go way back. They were friends long before Erica came into the picture. And when Spice didn't immediately jump to Erica's defense during her public fallout with Safaree, Erica took it as a personal betrayal. The tension between them only grew when Safaree began a new relationship with another Love and Hip Hop cast member, Amara. The two claim it was all for the cameras, a staged romance to spice up the show. But Erica wasn't convinced. She saw it as yet another reason to distrust Spice, who she believed was somehow involved in the drama to get back at her.
So why did you file for divorce?
It don't matter. I really thought the dream he sold me was his dream too.
This feud came to a head during a candid sit-down on Love and Hip Hop, where Erica's ugly side came out in full force. She accused Spice of betraying her, while Spice fired back that Erica was acting like she was the first woman in the world to go through a divorce. Welcome to the club, Spice shot back, not missing a beat. That's when things got physical. Erica flipped a table, lunged at Spice, and, you guessed it, dropped the infamous blue monkey slur again. The producers had to step in to break it up, and it was clear to everyone watching that there was no coming back from this. Erica's reputation was in tatters, and her days on Love and Hip Hop were officially over. But Erica wasn't about to go quietly into the night. She has been vocal on social media, claiming that she is being silenced and unfairly targeted. She's painted herself as a scapegoat, saying she's just the latest victim in a long line of reality stars who've been chewed up and spit out by the industry.
She went on live and ranted for 3 hours on live, saying I had all types of STDs.
In one Instagram post, she lashed out at her former co-stars and the producers, accusing them of using her for drama and then throwing her under the bus. She also hinted that she might be plotting a comeback, though it's hard to see how that could happen given the current climate.
She didn't know I said that until producers told her I said that. What she was more upset about, which made her go on live, her falling flat on her face.
But let's be honest here. This isn't just about someone set drama or a few hurtful words. This is about a pattern of behavior that's been playing out in the public eye for years. It's about someone who has repeatedly shown a lack of respect for others and who has been accused of using her platform to spread harmful, divisive rhetoric. And for someone who claims to be all about inclusivity and equality, Erica has a funny way of showing it.
But when we're talking about racism and colorism, we're talking about social systems that go far beyond an individual person's attitudes or opinions.
Of course, this controversy hasn't been without its defenders. Some fans have come to Erica's defense, arguing that the backlash has been blown out of proportion and that she's being unfairly judged. They say she's being held to an impossible standard, that her words have been taken out of context, and that she's being targeted because she's a strong, outspoken woman of color. But let's not kid ourselves. There's a difference between being outspoken and being offensive. And when you've got a track record like Erica's, it's hard to make the case that this is all just a big misunderstanding.
Well, above all things, I'm sorry. From the bottom of my heart, I'm sorry.
And where does this leave Erica's career? Well, that's the million-dollar question. Right now, she's at a crossroads. With her reputation in tatters and her future on reality TV uncertain, it's hard to say where she'll go from here. Will she find a way to bounce back and rebuild her image? Or is this the beginning of the end for one of reality TV's most infamous stars? One thing's for sure. If there's one thing Erica Mena knows how to do, it's keep people talking. And in the world of reality TV, that might just be enough to keep her in the game.
But I want to do the work to take action to prove that I'm sorry. Not just say it and walk away.
So what's next for Erica Mena? Will she continue to fight her way back to the top, or will the weight of these controversies finally catch up with her? With so many bridges burned and so much bad blood spilled, it's hard to imagine a happy ending here. But if there's one thing we've learned from watching Erica all these years, it's that she's not one to back down from a fight. Whether that's a good thing or a bad thing remains to be seen. But one thing is clear, the drama is far from over. And with that, we'll leave you to chew on this latest round of reality TV chaos. Will Erica Mena ever learn from her mistakes, or is she destined to be the villain in her own story? Stay tuned, because in the world of reality TV, the drama never truly ends. So, what do you all think? Is Erica Mena truly the villain everyone makes her out to be, or is she just a misunderstood reality star caught up in a world of constant drama? Could there be more to the story than we know, or is this the final chapter for her in reality TV? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. We'd love to hear what you have to say. Until next time, stay tuned and stay curious.